Once more, Wukong used his fiery eyes and saw the white bones behind the girl. He shouted, "Demon, cease your deception," and swung his golden cudgel, ready to fight the white bone spirit again. After another intense battle, Wukong defeated her once more, and she fled into the mountains as a wisp of smoke. Despite her repeated failures, the white bone spirit decided to try a third time, this time transforming into an elderly woman carrying a basket of medicinal herbs, offering them to Tang Sanzang with feigned respect. Tang Sanzang, moved by her apparent kindness, wanted to accept her gift. Wukong, ever suspicious, warned once more, "Master, this is yet another demon in disguise." Tang Sanzang, thinking Wukong overly cautious, insisted on accepting the herbs. Wukong, using his fiery eyes again, saw the white bones behind the old woman and shouted, "Demon, stop your tricks!" He swung his golden cudgel, ready to battle the white bone spirit for the third time. After a final, fierce battle, Wukong finally defeated the white bone spirit, who could no longer pose a threat to Tang Sanzang. Tang Sanzang, under Wukong's protection, continued their journey westward. This story not only showcases Wukong's bravery and wisdom, but also highlights Tang Sanzang's ignorance and trust in demons. Throughout this process, Tang Sanzang gradually realized that while his heart was kind, he must remain vigilant against demons. Wukong's wit and bravery became indispensable forces in their journey. Zhu Bajie and Sha Wujing also learned to stay calm in crises and unite to face difficulties. This story is not only a classic adventure in Journey to the West, but also a profound allegory about courage, wisdom, and teamwork. It reminds us of the importance of staying alert and wise when facing temptations and dangers. Only through unity and trust can we overcome all difficulties and reach the other shore of success. Tang Sanzang and his three disciples, Sun Wukong, Zhu Bajie, and Sha Wujing, arrived at the kingdom of Bioxiang during their journey to the west to retrieve the sacred Buddhist scriptures. There, they heard the tale of the kingdom's third princess, Baihua Shou, who had been abducted by the yellow robe monster. Baihua Shou, also known as the Princess of 100 Flowers, was the daughter of the Bioxiang king, and she had been taken by the yellow robe monster 13 years prior on a mid-autumn night, forcing her to become his wife against her will. At the request of the king of Bioxiang, Tang Sanzang decided to help rescue Princess Baihua. The yellow robe monster was originally Kui Mu Lang, one of the 28 mansions deities in heaven, who had an affair with a jade maiden tending the incense at the Spray Fragrance Pavilion. They decided to descend to the mortal world to become husband and wife. The Jade Maiden was reborn as Princess Baihua, while Kui Mu Lang transformed into the yellow robe monster and abducted her. By chance, Tang Sanzang stumbled into the yellow robe monster's lair and was captured. Princess Baihua, with her wit, helped Tang Sanzang escape and asked him to deliver a message to the king of Bioxiang, requesting rescue. Tang Sanzang's disciples, Zhu Bajie and Sha Wujing, though brave, were defeated in their battle against the yellow robe monster. Zhu Bajie managed to escape, while Sha Wujing was captured by the monster, the yellow robe. Monster, with his cunning, turned Tang Sanzang into a tiger, leading the king of Bioxiang to believe that Tang Sanzang was a demon. At this critical moment, Zhu Bajie, following the advice of the white dragon horse, went to the mountain of flowers and fruit to bring back the handsome monkey king, Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong, with his wisdom and courage, ultimately defeated the yellow robe monster, rescued Princess Baihua, and helped Tang Sanzang regain his human form. The battle between Sun Wukong and the yellow robe monster was fierce. The yellow robe monster was no match for Sun Wukong's divine powers and was forced to retreat. Princess Baihua was returned to the kingdom of Bioxiang and reunited with her family. The king of Bioxiang, grateful for the disciples' help in eliminating the monster and rescuing his daughter, prepared a feast for them. The next day, as Tang Sanzang departed, the king personally led his officials to see them off at the outskirts of the city, bidding them a reluctant farewell. This story not only showcases Sun Wukong's bravery and wisdom, but also reflects Tang Sanzang's compassion and the loyalty of Zhu Bajie and Sha Wujing. Through this adventure, the team spirit of the four disciples was strengthened and their bonds grew tighter. The tale of the Yellow Wind Monster became an important episode on their journey to retrieve the scriptures and one of the many challenges they faced together. As Tang Sanzang and his three disciples, Sun Wukong, Zhu Bajie, and Sha Wujing, traveled towards Pingding Mountain, they were unaware that two powerful demons resided there, the Golden Horn King and the Silver Horn King. These two demons had heard that eating Tang Sanzang's flesh could grant them immortality, and they plotted to capture him. The Silver Horn King was the first to act. He set a trap and managed to capture Zhu Bajie, while the Golden Horn King used his magic to trap Sun Wukong under 3 large mountains. With their strength diminished, the demons then captured Tang Sanzang and Sha Wujing as well. However, Sun Wukong, with the help of the local mountain spirits, managed to escape from his confinement. The two demon kings, furious at the failure of their minions, sent their henchmen to capture Sun Wukong. But Wukong, using his cleverness and agility, outsmarted them and seized the magical treasures they possessed. In a series of confrontations, Sun Wukong cleverly tricked the demons and their minions, defeating them one by one. He managed to capture the Silver Horn King in a magical gourd, while the Golden Horn King was also subdued after a fierce battle. The demons, realizing they were no match for Wukong's cunning and strength, were ultimately defeated. The story reveals Sun Wukong's intelligence and bravery as he not only rescues his master and companions, but also cleverly takes the demons' magical treasures. The encounter with the Golden Horn King and the Silver Horn King serves as a testament to the strength of teamwork and the bond between Tang Sanzang and his disciples. In the end, the demons were transformed back into their original forms by the intervention of the deities, and they returned to their rightful places in the heavenly realm. This episode not only showcases the resourcefulness of Sun Wukong, but also emphasizes the importance of loyalty and friendship among the disciples as they continue their journey to retrieve the sacred scriptures. As Tang Sanzang and his disciples, Sun Wukong, Zhu Bajie, and Sha Wujing arrived at the kingdom of Wuzhen, they discovered that the country was under the control of a demon. This demon, known as the Blue Lion Demon, was originally the mount of Manjusri Bodhisattva and was banished to the mortal realm for committing a mistake. He transformed into the king of Wuzhen and, pushing the true king into a well, ruled the kingdom for 3 years. The Blue Lion Demon's behavior in Wuzhen was quite different from his time at Mount Sumeru. He did not display excessive violence, but governed the kingdom as its king. He even helped the country to some extent, such as praying for rain during droughts, which made the people of Wuzhen revere him. However, his true purpose was to wait for Tang Sanzang's arrival to capture him and achieve immortality. The arrival of Tang Sanzang and his disciples disrupted the Blue Lion Demon's calm. Sun Wukong, with his fiery eyes that can see through illusions, quickly discovered the true identity of the Blue Lion Demon. He decided to take action, expose the demon's conspiracy, and rescue the real king. In a confrontation with the Blue Lion Demon, Sun Wukong cleverly used his shape-shifting ability to transform into an insect and fly into the demon's belly, forcing him to reveal his true form. Under Sun Wukong's coercion, the Blue Lion Demon had to admit his crimes and release the imprisoned Tang Sanzang and the king of Wuzhen. However, the Blue Lion Demon did not give up so easily. He engaged in a fierce battle with Sun Wukong, Zhu Bajie, and Sha Wujing, demonstrating his power. He could swallow clouds and mist, and even managed to swallow Sun Wukong at one point. But Sun Wukong, with his wit, turned the tables inside his belly, eventually forcing the Blue Lion Demon to submit. In this battle, Zhu Bajie and Sha Wujing also played crucial roles. Zhu Bajie, despite his occasional gluttony and laziness, always stepped up in critical moments to fight the demons. Sha Wujing, with his steadiness and loyalty, provided a solid support for his master and senior fellow disciples. In the end, with the intervention of Manjusri Bodhisattva, the Blue Lion Demon was taken back to the heavenly realm. Manjusri explained that the blue lion demon had been sent to give the king of Rujan a lesson because the king had once shown disrespect to Manjusri by tying him up and throwing him into a river. All of this was part of the cycle of cause and effect. This story not only showcases Sun Wukong's wisdom and courage, but also reveals the loyalty and bravery of Zhu Bajie and Sha Wujing. It also illustrates that even deities cannot escape the laws of karma. The tale of the Blue Lion Demon is a profound allegory in Journey to the West about wisdom, courage, and the inevitability of karmic retribution. As Tang Sanzang and his 3 disciples, Sun Wukong, Zhu Bajie, and Sha Wujing, traveled westward, they arrived at the Flame Cloud Cave on the Pingding Mountain, where they encountered a powerful demon known as the Red Boy. The Red Boy, once the son of the Bull Demon King and Princess Iron Fan, had cultivated his way to great power, especially mastering the Samadhi True Fire, which could spew scorching flames with immense might. Hearing that Tang Sanzang and his disciples were on their way, the Red Boy schemed to capture Tang Sanzang, believing that consuming his flesh would grant him immortality. He transformed into a pitiful child, pretending to be captured by a demon, and appealed to Tang Sanzang for help. Compassionate as ever, Tang Sanzang wished to lend a hand. Sun Wukong, however, was suspicious and warned, "Master, this child might be a demon in disguise. Do not trust him easily." But Tang Sanzang, ignoring Sun Wukong's advice, insisted on rescuing the child. The Red Boy, seeing Tang Sanzang take the bait, led him into the Flame Cloud Cave. Sun Wukong, anxious for his master's safety, followed closely behind, ready to protect Tang Sanzang. However, the Red Boy was prepared and used his Samadhi True Fire to repel Sun Wukong. Though Sun Wukong was mighty, the Red Boy's flames posed a significant challenge. He brandished his golden cudgel, ready to battle the Red Boy. A fierce fight ensued within the cave, with the Red Boy's flames raging like a storm, and Sun Wukong, despite his agility, found it difficult to withstand. At this critical moment, Zhu Bajie and Sha Wujing arrived at the Flame Cloud Cave. Seeing their master in trouble, they joined the battle. The 3 of them fought against the Red Boy, but his power was overwhelming, and they struggled to gain the upper hand. The Red Boy seized the opportunity to capture Tang Sanzang, intending to take him back to the cave. In this dire situation, Sun Wukong thought of seeking help from Guan Yin, the Bodhisattva of compassion. He swiftly traveled to the South Sea to plead for her assistance. Upon hearing of Tang Sanzang's peril, Guan Yin decided to intervene. Meanwhile, the Red Boy, smug in the cave, boasted of his capture of Tang Sanzang and flaunted his powers. He unleashed his Samadhi True Fire, attempting to intimidate Sun Wukong and Zhu Bajie. However, with Guan Yin's help, Sun Wukong finally discovered a way to counter the Red Boy's abilities. Guan Yin descended to the Flame Cloud Cave on her lotus throne, gently sprinkling nectar from her vase, which instantly extinguished the Red Boy's flames. The Red Boy felt a sudden weakness and realized he had met a formidable foe, filling him with fear.